Madeline, at the very beginning of our relationship, literally the second day of it, I told you that it would be better for you to stay away from me. The way I saw it, a girl like you had no business getting tangled up with a guy like me. But in typical Maddie fashion, you weren't fazed by my warnings. You looked straight into my eyes and told me you understood what I was saying and that you didn't care. You weren't taking no for an answer. And I'm so grateful for your stubbornness at that moment. I said you should stay away from me back then, but today I vow to you I'll do everything in my power to keep you as close as possible for as long as I live. You have changed me for the better. When I was down, you encouraged and pushed me to stand up. I vow to never forget that the joy I feel right now and the joy I see in my future is because of you. You give me purpose. As reluctant as I am to admit this, your spirit is something that no amount of science can ever quantify. You exude something that can't be explained. The only way I can begin to describe it is that, in the words of one of our favorite songs, you truly have a mind like a diamond. There's so many facets, and each one shines like a star. I vow to be the guardian of that diamond, to see that it stays as radiant as the day I met you, and to see that it only gets more brilliant as we journey together. I vow to be your companion, your friend, and your other half. I vow to stand up for you when you've been wrong. When you suffer, I will suffer with you, and when you rejoice, I will rejoice with you. I vow to raise you up when you're down, to encourage you when you struggle, and to celebrate with you when you thrive. I vow to always make you popcorn at midnight, to carry heavy things for you, and to freely offer my height advantage whenever you need to grab something from a shelf. I vow to take your family as my own. I vow to never stop learning about you and learning from you. I vow to take care of you, to grow with you, to be entirely yours, and to never take you for granted. I vow to love you the way you deserve to be loved. Madeline, I vow to give you my all. My heart and my life belong to you now. These are my solemn vows.
Jake, today is where I knew we would be, who we would become. The moments of our first conversation immediately sparked a desire to know all of who you were. And in that moment, I began the greatest adventure of my life. The depth of who you are was expected yet bewildering. Jake, you are the stillness to my chaos and the challenge to my stubbornness. You are the listening ear in a loud room and the findings to my intrigue. You are the repose in my trials and the steadiness in life's demands. You are the assurance in my doubts and the guidance in my perplexed thoughts. You are my encourager in a world of despair and the vivacity to my inspiration. You are my most beautiful reverie. Jake, your intellectual mind and humble heart are what I admire most about you. And I vow to champion you in your persistent exploration of all things, both notable and seemingly insignificant. I will be your greatest advocate in the midst of both success and regret. I promise to never concede to be ungracious of your love, affection, or favor. And I promise to invest in you, nurture you, and uphold you with tenacity. I vow to find new ways to bring joy into our home again and again. I promise to continually see the perfection of who you are now and fight for the person you want to become. And I assure you that I will never let you become satisfied with anything less than your craziest, most unrealistic idea, because I most likely have an even crazier dream. So, I will be lighthearted, never taking life too seriously, except for when you threaten to tickle me or try to convince me to get Gino's pizza with you at 1 a.m.
It'll happen again.
Because I won't. I will communicate with courage, never withholding from you my most inward sentiments. And I will continue to pursue the greatest extent of our love, which transcends and grows despite distance and conflicting seasons. Our lives have revealed both trials and burdens of love, but I think it's also revealed the redeeming qualities of love. knowing that we will have times of bliss and bits of hell, I devote my years to you, Jake. Standing beside you will be more than a commitment I once made. It will be a privilege. I will continue to pursue the wealth of your soul and the unity between us. I look ahead with excitement to all of the things we will contribute to the world, Jake. To experience all things new and old with you, I am honored to become your wife. Never fail to recall that I chose you, the first day, and today, and for all of the tomorrows without ceasing. Shakespeare's expression seemed most fitting. Doubt, though the stars are fire. Doubt that the sun doth move. Doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt I love. These are my solemn vows.
Very good.